Bro, Jev, I just want to talk about this. Jev put it fucking perfectly, okay? Jev was talking, and Jev basically goes on and says, like, everything that Warzone 1 had that was, like, flashy. You don't see that in Warzone 2 anymore. You don't see, like, flashy movement plays. You don't see, like, flashy trick shots or snipes or, you know, like, 4 pieces and, like, squad wipes anymore. You don't really see that. Like, you don't have, and he was like, you don't really have people going viral for like hitting nasty clips like you had in Warzone 1. Like in Warzone 1, you had people going viral like every day off of nasty clips that people were hitting or funny moments in general. And I was like, you know, Jev has a point there. Like there's just not like a lot going on. Like it's definitely, you know, Warzone, like, you know, all of the OG COD mechanics are kind of somewhat there. Like I can definitely tell this could be a great game, but like, it just doesn't have that flashy factor that everyone loved about Warzone 1. Like, even if you had bot movement and you couldn't, like, get a 4-piece or you were just an absolute trash player, watching those plays was still entertaining to you. Like, watching those plays was still entertaining. Watching people hit these clips was still fun to do. Like people literally every single week you'd see something. Like ESPN was posting Call of Duty clips, bro, about people hitting shots on Warzone. Like that's how viral Warzone 1 was. And like, yeah, you could say, oh, it's because of quarantine and, you know, everyone was at home. And I'm like, but even at the end when Call of Duty Warzone 1 was at its by far worst that it's ever been, you still saw like that game being better. Like that game was still there. Like, even when it was terrible with Caldera and Resurgence wasn't, like, really doing that. That guy's lagging all over the place. Like, even when you didn't see Resurgence doing that well, like, the game was still being, like, it was still viral. It still had 80,000 viewers on average on Twitch. Like, at the very end, when it was at its worst, it hit fucking 80K viewers on Twitch. Like, dude, Warzone yesterday was at 40,000 viewers on Twitch. And Modern Warfare 2 was at 6,000. Like, I've never seen that, bro. Like, I've never seen that happen, dude. Like, it just, it was so insane to, like, actually hear someone like Jev talk about it because he was so right in so many ways. Like, this game just isn't flashy. It doesn't have that grasp. It doesn't have that, like, viral effect that Call of Duty has. And I'm not even saying just for content creators. Like, for anyone. Like, hitting a fun clip and being like, yo, this is funny. Let me post it. And then, like, it just blow up. Like, it was just fun. Like, that's just how the game was. And now it's like, all of that is gone. Like, Joe Woe. I fucking found Joe Woe off of Warzone 1. I found all these content creators off of Warzone 1. And then you have people going, oh, it's because they hack or whatever. But, like, at the end of the day, like, they're not hacking. They're just playing the game and they're good at the game. Like watching, like I found so many content creators off of that game, like TC Tech and all these guys. And like if you take a look at like Warzone 2, that just doesn't really have that factor of it. Like you're not really finding content creators or people aren't really blowing up off of this game like they did in Warzone 1. Like, and I don't know, it sucks because this game has so much potential, and I think they're getting to a point where the potential is going to be shown. Like I think Season 2 is definitely going to show like the potential that this game has for sure. I think it will. But okay. But like I don't know. This game just like it has so much potential, and I think that it's going to show its potential in Season 2 when they make the updates. But it's just like why do these updates have to happen? You know what I'm saying? Like why do we have to get to a point where 70% of the player base has left Warzone already? Where 50% of the player base has left Modern Warfare 2 already? Where all of these people are leaving the game and no one wants to play it. Like, why do we have to get to that point before we can come out with an update to basically just revert it back to what it should have been in the first place? Because, and it's like, people are like, oh, it's Warzone 2, it should be different. 100%, Warzone 2 should be different. And it is different. We got a new map. We got all these different things, new guns, new everything. But the fact of the matter is that's like taking, let's say, like Star Wars and then making a movie all about Jedis and not having a single lightsaber or the Force in it or something. Like, or making Minecraft 2 and taking away building. Like, that just doesn't make sense. And they took away all of the game's base mechanics that have been in the game since Warzone 1. And then it completely flopped, and now they're adding all of it back. For, like, why wasn't that just in the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wasn't all these things just there? Like, why weren't they just there? Like, now we gotta wait another week for or another 16 weeks, or fucking 16 weeks, another 16 days for Season 2 to drop, because they're adding back all of the stuff that should have already been in the game. Like, they're revamping their entire looting system and movement system and all of these systems that are in the game, and I'm like, you could have just not done that, you know what I'm saying? See, I'm sorry. This guy has a loadout, bro. This guy, I don't know. Jev just said it so perfectly. Like, I was like, damn, you know, he's kind of right.